Benintendi stands in. He's hitting just south of 300 in April.
Andrew Benintendi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one gets away. So now two men in scoring position. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Throw won't get him. So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he is in there. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. Lays off 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Chopped foul wide of first. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Coming to the plate now, number 23, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Escobar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Center fielder Jackie Bradley
in tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Escobar is in pursuit, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And this will be fouled away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look.
Swing and a line drive. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Count is 2 and 1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. On the ground to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. In now, Mookie Betts. He popped out in his first trip.
Mookie Betts.
He's set, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And another foul ball. One and 2. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brian Dozier. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Brian Dozier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Miguel Sano. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Miguel Sano.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting, The first baseman.
Riding in once again, Kenny Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses ball one.
No strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three. Ready now, J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Designated hitter, J.D.
This is line to left, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rosario ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. For Moreland, it's his fourth double here in this early part of the year. Ball one.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Buxton moving in. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Jackie Bradley now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Bradley Jr.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Leading
in.
off for the Twins, the designated hitter, Logan Morrison.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Swinging away there. It's 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. So it's ball four.
The batter, number 11.
Now at the plate,
shortstop,
Jorge Polanco.
Jorge
He's 0 for
Polanco.
1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Sale ready with the 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Stepping up now,
The
Eddie
left fielder,
Rosario.
number 20,
0 for 1 for
Eddie
him here in this one.
Rosario.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping into
Number
the box,
23.
number 23. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Digging in once again,
Center fielder
Byron
number
Buxton.
25.
And we'll see what he can do here with a
Byron
pair of runners on
Buxton.
base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a foul tip, but held onto behind the plate, and they're going to get out of. Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Baseman, Eduardo
Third baseman in
Nunez.
tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Falling for it, Escobar. He's got it 1 away. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of the struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Right
He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there, 0-1.
Well, he's doing poorly in this game. One of the reasons why is the first pitch strike. He's less than 60% to hitters throwing a strike on first pitch in this game. You just can't survive that way.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Eduardo Escobar. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Brian Dozier comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the line.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Sano.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
First baseman number 19.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Striding in, Logan Morrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a looper to left. Coming in is Benintendi, and that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mitch Moreland. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that, because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready to take his hacks again, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Escobar moves over. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good, but now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Buxton ranging forward, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance.
Minnesota, shortstop Jorge Polanco.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder Eddie Rosario.
And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready now, number 23. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw from the stretch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Swung on and missed. 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Buxton.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Byron Buxton is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Right fielder number 5.
So striding in, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fernando Rodriguez is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. And the first pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
High here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. Max Kepler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Kepler.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's Brian Dozier now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Benintendi has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll have to hold tight at third, so it'll take a 2-out hit now to try to plate that tying run. Here's Miguel Sano. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-1.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game. Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. Into the windup and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Throw on to first in time, one away. Fernando Romero takes the call from
Nunez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for
ready
Minnesota.
To deliver. Here's the first pitch.
77.
Eduardo Nunez
Romero.
stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Now playing
0-1. Here's the pitch.
Number 26.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. He's set. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. (1-0) home to Pedroia. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. At the plate, Mookie Betts 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's J.D. Martinez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
J.D. Martinez.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty in the end. Digging in, Kenny's Vargas. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 19, Kenny's Vargas.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The batter, number 11.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Carson Smith enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman. Now Mitch Moreland, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger. Number 74 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Hanley Ramirez is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Takes this the other way to right. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now it's 2-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And that'll bring in the speed. Catcher Blake
Swihart.
Working to keep them in the game here. And this one gets away. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. That's wide, 2-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Out of play. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Pickoff throw to third, but he'll be in there easily. The men on third with 2 down. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rosario going back on it. He makes the catch. What a play on the... So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th.
Rosario.
Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Craig Kimbrell. A defensive change for the Red Sox. Now playing first base.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Benintendi is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Standing in. Joe Mauer will pinch hit here, and he's the potential.
Number 7, Joe Mauer.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Center.
Number 8 will get the call to pinch hit here as we see.
Number 8.
And this is taken outside for ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. Several good